Ringer, the Marbles Roguelite deck builder. Ringer, the Marbles Roguelite. Why am I typing all that in? Ringer, Steam. Marble inspired roguelike deck builder. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. But that's interesting. It's interesting. One second. I blame you for the outcome. The outcome of what? You live in Carlton by any chance? That was me simulating texting on my phone keyboard. Good morning to the gamers. Good morning, man. You appreciate us more after the strike? No, I appreciate you less, actually. And I appreciate you enough to be honest with you. But and trust me, I had this experience on the NLSS now and then. Every once in a while, someone would just like overcommit to a bit that has no meat on it, and then they would bring it back for like hours and hours and hours, and you would give them like, at first you would like humor it, you might even give like a polite laugh, and then like after 15-20 minutes you'd like stop laughing and you think they're gonna get the hint, and then it's like 2 hours later and they call it back and you're like, I gotta have like a sit down conversation after the stream and be like, I just don't think the bit's very good. And that's kind of where we're at with the strike. Except I think it's even more annoying because I think for some people the brains are so cooked that they actually think like they've conflated it with real activism for no reason whatsoever, which make like they have a certain air of nobility about it, which makes no fucking sense at all. And it's one of those, I always talk about this, it happens on stream all the time. People will say something like, what if you made a restaurant and the restaurant's name was a pun? What if you made a soup dumpling restaurant called I Need to Take a Dumpling? And you're like, okay, that's great, but like, who's gonna be the chef? Where's your location? What are you gonna put inside? No, don't worry about that. We got the people will come, we'll get a lot of repeat business just because of the name. And you're like, well, it's like conceptually, I can understand the concept is funny, but the concept being executed would only be funny if we're talking about like the electric chair, not actually talking about like, you know, making the sausage. Like it just doesn't, the bit doesn't work. And it would be I would understand your annoyance a little bit if it was like, well, you didn't give it a chance, but it had a chance for like an hour. And it just never got going. There was no payoff to the punchline. There was no punchline to the setup, I should say. It's just a bad bit, which is fine, but you got to recognize when you eject from the bit. Kick him back or not? Yeah. Wait, the Among Us ASCII artist got banned? Timeout I can understand, but ban? 9 unban requests? What did you guys do, man? Okay. Lukewarm Kafefi. You're unbanned. Okay, the ASCII art was a bit much. Sorry, I won't put any more ASCII art in Chan. Schnorbles, you're unbanned. What happened this... ASCII art that says, my bad, man, and then it's an Among Us. See, why not, Zoidberg? You went too far on the bit, okay? Because here's the thing. Posting like an ASCII penis and then the unban request is like, I'm sorry. I can be in the blockchain saying unban. But when the unban request has the ASCII penis in it, I don't think I can click unban because then it commits to the blockchain like immutably that I said like that's okay and I'm not signing off on that. So I think you might have to make a new account, to be honest with you. Okay. This is definitely Carson Beck Miami Hurricane alt account. So we're gonna deny that one. What else we got here? Damn, this one's crazy. ASCII penis. Hey, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry for being annoying the other day. I know I kept posting those dumb ASCII things, and looking back, it was way too much. I'm not usually like that. My logs from the past month are kind of chill. So I don't know why I kept pushing it. I heard NL say at the start of the stream he thought the ASCII penis was funny and took it way too far. It won't happen again. I feel kind of embarrassed about it now, honestly. Sorry again for being a distraction. That one friend who apologizes too much? I do think it's funny. I didn't ban you. You get unbanned, by the way. This person just typed a racial slur. Unban request. I saw someone else type the same shit in chat. Something compelled me to copycat the message. I'm sorry. I think that one's got to be a deny. That one just doesn't. I mean, I even if that were true, I don't think that justifies it in any capacity. That's crazy. Oh, this is a dude who called me a moron for not understanding how health insurance works in like Illinois. I'm going to be honest, I shouldn't have said that. Was typing without my mind working and wasn't humanizing Ryan. I was going feral, waiting for blueprints, and was stressed at work. I apologize. Look at my society, man. Look at the state of the U.S. workforce. We got people crashing out in Twitch chat. They're stressed at work. This shit was like, what? It was 10:35 a.m., man. What the hell are you doing here? That's crazy. I don't know. This one I gotta look through the past few. Question mark, see more in user profile details. Damn, we're not really getting shit done in this continent anymore, huh? What do you mean you were at work? You got like 100 messages in chat between 9:14 and 10:35 when you got banned. That's crazy. You did type Gen Z boss and a mini though. I like that. I like that energy. What else you got here? Let's see. Mostly just posting emotes. Yeah, you can use me as a reference for your next job application. There is one catch though. I'm not going to pick up the phone. I don't pick up the phone under any circumstance. I have my phone on silent 100% of the time. So you may not want to, because I'm pretty sure like that's what they want you to do if you're a reference, right? You only call me up when you're drunk and alone. So true. What am I doing here? How do I explain to the marketing firm that I would be happier with my cable service if they stopped contracting marketing firms to call me to ask if I'm happy with my cable service? Damn, I don't even have Steam open, man. That's a new world. Let's launch it up. Blueprints, you played for... I've only played this for 25 hours. I thought I played this for at least 40 hours, man. Even Dan has more hours in it. Dan had 72 hours in it because he left it open the first weekend it came out, man. I got 25 hours, you're way ahead of me. Well, it's not really fair because whenever you get stuck, you probably like are appealing to like your own sense of honor or whatever. But like whenever I get stuck, I just glance at the chat and then someone is trying to leave a hint but has no knowledge of how to leave a hint that isn't obvious. So they'll always type something like, have you ever considered using this number on the safe? Don't want to spoil too much. And then I go, well, okay, that's interesting. Is there something special about that object over there, do you think? You'll need to pee in 42 minutes? I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that. We should be so lucky, man. We should be so lucky. I'm going noteless today. Blueprints noteless, man. What were we doing? We got a C- on the exam. I remember that. We did get like 100% on arithmetic, 100% on science, and like an 87 on algebra or something like that. Which means we actually have to like learn the history of the world, which is kind of ticking me off, to be honest. You should have other students you can copy off of. Dude, I never really got that. I think it's honestly just because my eyes are bad. Or were, especially like before I got glasses as a kid. I never really understood how you could like just sit next to somebody, because they always space out the desks a little bit, right? Like how could you look like 4 feet to your right and then see what your friend is like writing on the exam and then copy that down yourself? Like that seems crazy to me. Hang on, GChat message. I'm guessing the stock market probably not collapsing, and instead they're talking about the election results. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, it's all election. Nothing to worry about. Not a recession indicator. I'll give you 15 coins. What do I care, man? Hello, Corey, by the way. Hello. Blessing of the berry picker. Can you explain the results in NBA terms? Not really. It's like, imagine if you could win the NBA championship by like combining the Oklahoma City Thunder roster with like the best 2 players on the Washington Wizards. That's basically the results. It's like our 19th consecutive minority government. You just kind of get used to it after a while. And then still got nothing. I can't explain it in D&D terms. You got the wrong guy. The gems are in another box. The truth is on another box. The words another box are on another box. Well, this is ticking me off because I'm like, this is true. They are on another box, but they're also on 2 other boxes. So I think it's in blue because you tell me you have a hint about the location of the gems. Wait, no, but this is true. No, okay, this would be false. True. True. The truth could be on another box. Well, I'm thinking it's blue. Whatever. I'm realizing that eventually, like, we just don't give a hoot about the 3 gems. We just want to get through the parlor. Corey and Apollo have opened my mind to just basically, like, giving it an honest try, but not stressing out about it all that much. Let's go kitchen mode. What are we selling today, boys? Beef stew pie. If you got a boiler room, 10 extra steps. Great storeroom. Blink. I don't want spoilers to see gotten credits. Yeah, not to have false bravado. We got credits on Blueprints like 2.5 weeks ago. It's been a long time, man. I mean, we got like the first credits. I don't know how many credits are in the game. It's nice to get a shovel, but it's not nice to ruin your run. Office is okay. Excuse me. Alright. I'm on day 14. I haven't gotten credits. Am I dumb? It literally doesn't matter. It's a toy designed to intrigue you, to ignite your imagination a little bit. It's not an assessment meant to measure your intelligence against any kind of yardstick, you know? You're just have fun. Try not everything needs to be subjected to that level of analysis. The world has lied to you. The culture in which you've been thrust into against your will has been misrepresenting stuff to make you feel like you're not enough. You're okay. You're having fun. You're doing the right thing. Has been a while since we got an upgrade disc. You're not joking about that. Let's see. I want to see permanently. You draft the drawing room. That's hard. Every time you eat an apple, gain a star. I think I'm when you draft. Actually, you know what? Maybe we got classrooms. Every time you eat an apple, gain something. That seems right to me. And take me out. Has he actually seen the credits, or is he coping? Guy who doesn't watch the stream but is like intimately concerned with the state of our progression. Like, who are you? They made you in a lab, brother. Why would we lie about that? It doesn't make any sense. That's exact. Thank you for saying so. I saw the credits so long ago that shit is like for Emma. Okay, in the solarium. Dirt in the solarium. Terminal spreads money in the rooms. You gotta chill out, brother. We're playing Blueprints here. Okay? It's not League of Legends. I'm not worried about my farm. Everybody relax. At some point, we gotta get a mail room. Because we have like 20 letters in there that we haven't read, okay? But, I mean, it's gotta be courtyard any day of the week because there's gonna be a shovel in here anyway. A sledgehammer. I can live with that. And then... You know what? I had some good energy this morning. Did I order a book and now I have to read it? And a magnifying glass. The Curse of the Black Bridge. Now I'm realizing Black Bridge is also the name of the admin terminal, okay? Give me a second. I got my own pens. I gotta write some stuff down, I'm sure. Okay, I don't really want to. Now, you know, let me think about this. There's a whole rigmarole here I wouldn't expect you to understand. Let's put it that way. Whatever, life's too short. Is your ass gonna read the whole thing? Apollo, do I have to read the whole thing? I'm pretty good at speed reading and just picking up like keywords. Part 1, the berry picker from Oris. Not really, but it's got one important piece of info. I'm scanning. Jesper, scanning. Unholy Hounds, scanning. Berry picker, bottom of Blackbridge Canyon, Jesper, berry picker, Jesper. Jesper was patient. Patience had limits. He would not reveal the location of his newfound treasure. He set off. Maybe I can use my berries in order to draft a room that would otherwise be undraftable, bro. You ever think about that? I'm expanding my eyes to see if somebody's typing the answer as like a hint that I can then pretend that I got for myself. A carriage is approaching. Stern-looking driver. Where's your home, boy? The demeanor of the man suddenly changed. Berries? You couldn't have picked a better spot for them. I used to pick berries here as a boy. It was Jesper's time to smile. Then let the efforts reward us both. A little south of Tanner Fork, just past the burnt woods. There's a lockbox in the carriage, man. The box was surprisingly easy to handle. Look at that. Look at that box. And then, just take a peek. See if there's anything you can see. Can you see this? I was wondering where my face was. Deadly is the stone. Deadly is the stone. Agentor. 12 more and you'll be dead. Took 13 steps, just like Fugazi. 2 white horses and a carriage of golden trim were beside him. If it's cursed, I die. If not today, then tomorrow. And if I die, what care have I? Part 2? Are you kidding me? What the hell's going on? No, it's too much, man. That's way too much. Hey, that's too long. You should have that should have been a tweet. I shouldn't have checked that book out. It's actually a decent short story. Readings for nerds. That's all you need to know about that. Attic. Now we're talking. Apollo gave you the part to read. Brady Games Prima Strategy Guide can give me the part to read. Maybe I'll just divine it myself. Osmotically. You can read it off stream? You got the wrong fella. I think that's a joke, but you got the wrong fella. Although Apollo, can I tell you, I did watch pilot episode of The Sopranos today. On the bike. Starting to see what's going on in that show. I'm picking up on a little bit of the subtext. Like, here's a little bit of subtext. Seems like what I could gather from the pilot, Tony Soprano appears to be a member of La Cosa Nostra. He appears to be in the mob. That's what I've gleaned so far. I'll report back once I have more details. This is a berry pick. Scary times, man. Scary times. The Vaultler. All right, I think it's the end of the day then, man. That's a total whiff. But on the bright side, lots of money. Oh, you're right. I have a key card. Look at the front of the passports. Please see, there's the guy. There's the guy who's like, do you want a hint? Here's the solution to the puzzle. Paulo, do you have... Can you cross-reference to see if this user's been banned in your chat? That's the guy, man. That's what I'm saying. Okay, drop me in here. What did I... Tunnel's open, right? Tunnel's open. Down here. Down the staircase. There we go. Is the title referring to a small French steward or a French mouse that can drive? See, that's what's beautiful. is that I think that the title is like polymorphic. Like it could be what you want it to be. It could be we need a French Stuart Little, and Stuart is spelled incorrectly. Like we need a rat that goes like, oh, enchanté, etc., etc. Or it could be we need a tiny French Stuart, like the guy with the eyes from Third Rock from the Sun, who goes like, wait, that guy? You know what I'm talking about? Huh? I have a... Who told me I have a key card? You're out of luck, bitch. Okay. I'm calling it a day. This game is beautiful to look at. Americans who wish they were European when they're watching soccer. Am I right? Am I right, fellas? He got us. It's the way the ball moves through the air, man. Beautiful. You know what I like about soccer? I actually like soccer in general. But you know what I actually like about it from a sports fan perspective specifically? No off-season is sick. There's always something going on. I guess the trade-off is like the team doesn't always rock their best roster, because sometimes don't you have like your best players out playing like international caps or whatever. But no off-season is kind of sick. I do love that the games are short too. I should go to the outdoor room. My mistake. We'll start with the hallway. Players getting injured? Yeah, that's unique to soccer. The lowest impact sport of all time is injuries. I wouldn't know that as someone who watches a little bit of National Football League and some ice hockey. What's it like to have a sport where the players get banged up, running around on grass, notoriously soft substrate? Okay, I can do this puzzle. I just don't remember where... this is the first time I've had the tomb in like months. I just don't remember where I wrote down... okay. I do have it, man. I have an order of statues in my notes. The first statue... Let me make sure this is correct. The first statue is Farmer Ho. Why did I write that? Why did I... That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's not Farmer Ho. Okay. Farmer... Is that a hoe? Yeah, I'm going to say that's a hoe. Okay. And then chef. Hello there, children. Remember that? Hi, chef. Chef. Yeah, I had the South Park album Chef Aid as a kid. This is the chef. One of the interesting things about... Yeah, you're the chef. One of the interesting things about getting older is you realize that you're basically like the same as you were when you were a kid, just grown up. In some ways, at least, like personality-wise. As a kid, probably from like age 8 onwards, I never really vibed with Halloween. I don't like dressing up in costume, and I wasn't that into the candy. So I struck a deal with my parents that I wouldn't make them go through the Halloween rigmarole if I could get like a CD on October 31st instead. And the first year that I did it, I asked for Chef Aid, the South Park CD. Lots of classic tracks on that. We got Pitchfork. Next is Dust Bunny. I'm going to assume that's you. Following that, we have Broomtilda. I'm going to say you're Broomtilda. Now, Equestriite is kind of crazy. What on earth did I mean by that? Someone who looks like they're riding a horse. Jockey. equestriite? Did I just make a mistake? Is it possible, like... I guess you're the equestriite, but I'm pretty sure you're actually a painter, not a... I could see how I would look at this from a different angle and assume that you were like a horseback rider. Yeah. And then, of course, don't forget about Valkyrie. Hello. She thinks our house is blueprints. Check it out. Watch this. Oh! I know you did that like 2 weeks ago. But to be fair, I haven't had a chance to open the tomb in a long time because this is the first time that I've gotten the tomb since the first time that I got the tomb.
What the heck? You didn't do this thing?
This is the first chance I had to draft the tomb in like 20 days.
Crazy, dude.
I'm a different kind of beast.
I will say get your notepad ready.
Oh no. Get your notepad ready. I make a deal with death or whatever. Oh no, this is the kind of stuff that, like, I look at her notes and she's writing it down in like gel pens and stuff, and I got like a broken pencil I borrowed from the teacher. She's using like a ruler to underline her subheadings and stuff, and I'm just going like freehand. I'm saying stuff like the work should speak for itself. Well, obviously there's something going on here, man. Obviously there's something going on here. Obviously there's something going on. Obviously there... Oh! How interesting. Thank you for writing that in chat. Oh, it's that easy. Well, well, well. The Peakler. Oh! How droll. That's open for good now, man. Tomb statue shortcut open for business. Fountain shortcut closed for business. How is that even useful? When a door opens, there's a window as well. Is the thing. Brother, this is where you put a microchip. It has the same fucking shape as the microchip from Black Bridge. Maybe. No? Nah? Give it a second. You wouldn't understand, man. It's got the same shape as the microchip. Let me out, man! Let me out! I can't get out. May I say, by the way, if we were doing like an escape room, it might surprise you. I think Kate'll back me up. I'm the guy you want on your team in an escape room. I don't think I'm first pick, but I definitely think I'm not going undrafted. And the reason is, I'm like part of the offensive line. I'm not the quarterback. I'm not like organizational or anything like that. But I'm the guy that's doing the grunt work so that the person that's administering the managerial aspect of it can focus on the high level stuff. I'm doing stuff like, hey, what if we add up like the number of circles on the photos we saw, and then add up the number of squares, and then put that into the combination lock? That's where I think that I excel. I've done some good work in escape rooms. You're the idea guy? That's the opposite of an idea guy, man. You're last pick. You're Shedeur Sanders. I'm Jackson Dart. I'm mogging you mightily. I work there? Well, then you're compromised. Weren't you glazing Shedeur a week ago? I'm not a scout in the NFL. I just pretend I'm one online. Why aren't you Cam Ward? I told you I'm not first pick, bro. I literally told you why I'm not Cam Ward. That's why I'm saying I'm Jackson Dart. I'm sure as shit not Shedeur Sanders, but I could be Jackson Dart. You don't know shit about the NFL draft, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. First, let me get some experimenting going on here. You're definitely Milrow. I told you I haven't watched Severance. Well, I watched the first episode. I'm watching The Sopranos now. We don't really have shit going on, man. To be honest with you. Should be able to reroll. Let's go security door, gain a star, and then just not stress it too much. How have you forgotten your goals from a week ago? How have you forgotten your dreams since childhood, buddy? If you'll excuse me, I have to do some word math. Gems are in this box. It's just that easy. The blue box is true. Gems are not in this box. Let's walk it through. If you are true, you would be true, you would be false. That's acceptable. If you were false, you could be true, you could be true, and then, okay, so that's hard. The gems are, let's say you're true. If you're true, no gems. We know that it's true, which would mean that this is false, which would mean the gems are in the white box, bro. It's that simple. Oh, I knew it, I knew it. You didn't complete the logic? Yeah, but I completed the puzzle. Try to keep up. Always want an early show. Yeah, and you know what? Actually, an early commissary might be even more valuable. Because why get a shovel for free when we could pay for one? We buy out the damn stock. I don't mind. I don't mind. Give me a breakfast nook. All right, on the table. Growing up, did you also think that casual chain restaurants like Olive Garden and Red Lobster were fancy? Red Lobster was where you went out to eat when you were celebrating like a milestone in middle school, for sure, in my hometown. And I still like it. Kate, thank you for the resubscription. 142 months. Kind of crazy. Why'd you leave your keys up on the table? I wanted to. So true. So true, man. Lobster's super overrated. I actually agree. I wouldn't use the term overrated. What I would say is overpriced. There are some things in life money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Remember that commercial? Those were good. And then... But There's a few things that even though I enjoy them, I won't buy them at a restaurant because I don't want to be part of the problem. It's not just about being cheap. It's like I'm taking a principled stand that I'm just not paying that much for lobster. And if it takes my entire life and the lobster price doesn't come down, so be it. I can live with that. I can live with a life with a limited amount of lobster, to be honest. But like, I'm not paying steak price for lobster. And I'm not paying steak price for steak either at a restaurant for the most part. I'm probably getting some kind of pasta entree or maybe the chicken, maybe the fish, unless they're going crazy on the fish, like a halibut or something like that can be as expensive as the damn steak. But that's rough. I'm going to go back. I'm burning my keys this early. I don't get a burger at the steakhouse. You got me confused, man. I don't. Kate, tell them. They actually think that this is how Americans truly think. They're so indoctrinated into the cult of burger that when I say I don't order burgers at restaurants more than maybe once or twice a year, they think that I'm lying to act like I'm better than them. It's crazy. They can't comprehend it, man. The American mind can't comprehend it. You are? I order... Okay, at McDonald's, I might order a burger, for sure. At a sit-down restaurant, I'm getting... Kate's exactly right. She says she's the burger Andy. She gets a burger, depending on the restaurant, 15, 20% of the time. 1 in 5. And you know what? She's right. I oftentimes order a salad or something, or a bowl, and then they always put the bowl in front of her, and they always put the burger in front of me. It's crazy, man. I get it. Because probably they see a lot of dates where like the dude's like, oh, the burger. But they got the wrong motherfucker. Sit-down restaurants have the best burgers. You're literally American. It's crazy. I'm not going to say burgers taste bad. I resent their place in the restaurant pantheon. I don't like seeing so many menus where there's like 18 burgers on the menu and then like one other entree. Hey, Unk, pasta has the highest markup. What do I care about the margins of the restaurant, buddy? I'm not trying to like beat the restaurateur at their own game. I could live with Chapel. It's the value you pay for it? No, it's not, man. It's the food. You're not... I mean, you're going to actually make me crash out a little bit. But it's rest assured I'm crashing out because I think that you have no idea what you're talking about. Like if you had... Yeah, thank you. You know, you stopped me from crashing out. I appreciate that. What did they say? Ooh, the next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain... sadly, I can't take it. What did they say? They said, if you're that concerned with value, you could stop eating out. That's basically... that's what I'm trying to get at, man. I'm there to have like a nice meal with my family. I'm not there to be like, check out how efficiently I can deconstruct the restaurant menu so they're not making too much money off me. Not to mention, you know, I kind of want the restaurant to like, if it's good, I want it to continue to survive in my neighborhood so that like I can go to it again. And they can like, you know, pay their employees and like pay taxes and stuff. Maybe like sponsor like a local kids softball team or something along those lines, or like, you know. But you won't order steak or lobster due to the principle? No, not due to the principle, due to the price. If they bring the price of the lobster down 20%, you might find that the market softens up a little bit. I mean, if it's gonna be 45 bucks for like a lobster dinner, you bring it down to 37. You could persuade me. You could persuade me. Kate, what book should I get? Not Swimbird again, please. Not Swimbird again. You're not going to read it? You're right. Drafting strategy. Absolutely right. Take me to the showroom. See what we got for sale today. What is that Black Bridge book? Oh, you haven't read it? Oh, there's apparently within the myriad tomes of the Black Bridge book, there's one very valuable piece of information that someone in chat is gonna type without me having to read every page of the book. It's gonna happen. You know it. You know it and I know it. It's gonna happen. Hang on, I gotta lower my Steam notes. They're taking up too much space. Give me that Geist bedroom, man. I wonder, I've been, like, I wouldn't say I've been anti-salad lately. But once I got, there's one on the chair, take me back. Once I got a little bit more, what the fuck? That's scary. Once I got a little bit more, svelte, felt like I opened up my menu options a little bit. Wonder what I order the most. I think I tend to order the fish the most. I'm a big fish orderer. Fish, pappardelle. Sometimes like a bowl, if they have a Mexican-inspired bowl in particular. Oh, now we're back. Having a good conversation here. Out of nowhere, someone says you got to order more books from the bookstore. Man, what are you... what are you talking about? I just walked over here. We're having a conversation about food. I'm not a soupler, okay? If anything, I like to eat a soup, for sure. And I like a soup or a stew for dinner, provided it's got enough matter in it. I have a hard time, if I'm going out to eat myself, maybe that's a good time to get soup. But like getting the soup as an appetizer when you're eating with other people, I just find it somewhat inconvenient, man. Like the soup is really hard to... It's really hard to pick, to be honest, on the appetizer menu when you've also got stuff that's like calamari or something like that, or shareable flatbread or chicken wings or nachos or something like that. Are you really going to be like, I'm going to start with the carrot and ginger soup? If you're by yourself and you're feeling autumnal, maybe, but like, otherwise you might be more interested in a bruschetta, in a garlic bread or a brioche or something like that. Absolutely. 13 minus 10 is 3 times 3 divided by 3 is 3. Here we go. 5 plus 1 is 6. 8 squared is 64. Minus 4 divided by 6 is 10. Sorry, it took me a second there. 9 squared is 81. Minus 21 is 60 divided by 10 is 6. See, they can make the den puzzle as hard as they want as long as they leave the break room like this. That doesn't bother me at all. I would be the type of beast to go 3 gems for a vault. Gen Z boss and a mini type shit. Huge. 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 Two coins. I'm not worried about that. Okay, you know what? I need to get footsteps that I feel comfortable going back to the showroom or buying a bunch of books today. Also possible. Where you at? You're really starting to piss me off. It's always in the last place you look, man. It's always in the last place you look. Huge. I found a broken lever. I bought a broken lever. And then I bought a knee board. What does he say? I'm gonna pop some tags. Are you crazy? I'm gonna pop some tags. I just walked over here. Footsteps, footsteps. Footsteps. Pool? It's kind of a bad pool. To me, this is a Barry situation. What do you think, guys? What do you think, guys? What do you think? That's a big one. I'm going to be in VC for a cruise. Can you stop by the terminal so I can bum 5 off of you? No, because A, we don't call it VC. That seems crazy to me. I think if you're in VC, I feel like you're about to try to sell me like some Solana or something like that. Also, I also thought it was voice chat. I thought you wanted me to give you like some cruise advice on voice chat or something. I'm wagering 20 on the roulette wheel real quick. It doesn't come with delivery, I guess is what... Are you serious? Yeah, this is like it's like the good deals at Papa John's, okay? It's like for pickup and carry out only. Could use lever. Oh. Use the lever. I also want to make a power handle, man. I got competing desires right now. That's huge. Pool's kind of crazy here. You ever miss Deadlock? Well, you got the expert in chat. Why don't you ask the expert, man? I was never a huge Deadlock head, but Kate was into it for a minute. No, man, no. No, dude, no. No key card either. That's crazy. Yeah, the thing is we can gamble, but I don't think you can get keys, right? None of the slot machines give keys? You can get enough money and buy the master key. Oh, okay. With 5 rerolls. Okay, we need a big spin. Crowns give a lot, but that's not worth it for me. It's 3. I'll take that. I'll live with that. I'm not gonna go for the rerolls unnecessarily. Say this looks like a juicy one to me. But what are we gonna reroll? A good point. I think you just take that one. You only need 80 for the master key. That gives me like 4 to play around with right now. Okay. I'll live with that. Nothing? Books? Sure, buddy, if you loan me your store. Dude, I'm on a fucking hot streak right now. I'm on a hot streak. I mean, this one you gotta send it. You gotta send it. You gotta send it. That's criminal. That should be worth something. I think I need 81 because of the chapel. So I got one spin. I gotta go for it, man. Oh, well now I gotta go for it. Oh no no! Oh no no! Bring me back, bro! Bring me back! Bring me back! No, I gotta play this stupid game that I love even longer. Oh. Oh. They always give it to you on the last one. Oh. Nah. We don't need to win a jackpot, we just need to get even, man. I'll live with that. That's the start. I mean, it just seems crazy to reroll. Like, why would I ever want to reroll for one when instead I could spin all 4 reels for one? It just seems backwards, man. Come on. You're actually being like a little piece right now. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, we take those. We're back. I see why gambling streams pop off, man. It's literally the easiest content of all time. You just click a button and like a random number generator decides like what your reaction should be. It turns you into like a complete automaton. The hell is that? 10 each! 10 each! I'm back, baby! I mean, this is where you reroll to try to get a net. A net would save me. Peter Gallagher in American Beauty. And you know what? He was kind of right, man. He was kind of right. Whatever. Gambling kills, bro. Alright, I'm a simple type of man. That's also kind of like a whiff. I guess I would walk back. The type of beast that isn't afraid to walk back. If I got the steps, I might not. You know what? I'm just gonna get a key card. I was gonna go back and get like the moon pendant or something like that. Maybe save 2 of these, but let's just start tomorrow and get him again. This run's kind of busted. At least we got our tomb. I'll save and continue. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to have fun. This is working out pretty well. Why not gamble all the way? Pulling that fucking lever was getting boring as shit, basically. We could have basically been there for like another 2.5 hours just watching our money go up and down until it eventually trended towards 0. Would have been an optimum use of our resources, but a big fucking waste of our one trip on planet Earth. But, you know, your mileage may vary. It's fun. There's a number I want you to call. You know what this gives us a random room. I'm not sure that's what we want. I don't think I can go to school again, man. I got to give it a little bit of time. Instead, what the heck are we doing here, man? Indoor veranda? With the shrine? Want your head. So probably like the default outside room is the shrine. They popped a veranda in over top. Big reveal. Yes, sir. I'm not reading a book right now, to be honest with you. It's just not going to happen. I'm playing a game right now. Maybe we are doing classroom, man. I don't know. All right, I think I only have one of them in my oeuvre, so maybe not, now that I think about it. What house has a classroom? Is this a riddle? I know this one. A schoolhouse. Next question, please. The doctor was his mother. I like that riddle because it outs people who are stealth sexists. So you can shame them. Let me get a berry on this one. Let's pop an early berry. Oh, dude, that's crazy. I need more keys, though. Keys are the real problem. You know what? Bury me again, man. Bury me again. The drafting room. I'm running out of rooms to add. Sure, give me the dovecote. I'm assuming we need the magnifying glass to get the gem. That's okay. What we could really use is a courtyard that gives us an early shovel. There's no gem in there. Oh, that's right. That's right. The trickler. To be honest, we should probably have a place. Oh, it locks off so much of the map, though. But what do we care? Give me a locksmith. And then find a way to get some money. Feel bad for all the people who refunded this after they didn't have fun in a couple hours. Don't worry, they're having a great time playing Clair Obscura 33 Expeditions right now. By the way, not a knock on the game, it's a knock on them. Give me a workshop, man. You never know. I've heard type A's saying you need to draft a bookshop from a library. The banality of evil. They're not even a type A'er. They're a type A echoer. They're echoing type A hearsay that they're not even familiar with. That's crazy, man. Hang on one second. You're right. There is sheet music in here. Stones. Kate, cover your ears. We got the last piece, man. If I could figure out where the note is. First words on the sheets are true message. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Under 2 stones. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. Is this like a how'd you get the beans above the frank? plus a key card. I guess with a battery we can get our power hammer again. Break room. Wait, does this break right? That's unfortunate. I think it's got to be a pantry. It's got to be a parlor. Man, it's got to be someone with the know-how and the elbow grease to lead us to our new land. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. I'll tell you what, I think it's in the blue box. Because that's, who's got the time, to be honest with you? I can live with that, that's fine. 3 gems doesn't mean shit to me anymore. I don't even get out of bed for 3 gems. This stage of my life. 3 keys? 3 keys I'll put in the work. 3 gems? Nah, man, it's not gonna happen. You like a shovel, man. You like a shovel. Ring. Just got an audio ad over stream. Dude, I had to ask my Discord. I was like, is Twitch cooked? Because I was watching a VOD, I think it was on Friday, and I got an ad, and the first ad was a completely, like, no music ad for a blanket you throw on top of a fire to snuff out the fire. And I was like, that's not good. Usually you see in ads for, like, cars and DoorDash and stuff like that, but, like, this was just like a dude took like a red blanket and threw it on a fire, and it was like, if you have a fire, throw this blanket on the fire to extinguish it. And I was like, oh shit. And then the next ad was for a telescope, and I was like, this is not good, man. No disrespect to the telescope company, but like, there used to be ads for like iPhones and stuff like that. What's going on with the fire blanket and the telescope? Old people don't buy cool stuff? We're literally the only demographic buying things, man. Don't you watch the news? Sorry, I forgot. You don't have to. You get it all on TikTok these days. Go check shovel. We got the shovel. We go back to the courtyard. Bob's your uncle. Through the workshop on your bike. Actually, the older generation consumes more? Yeah, that's literally what I said. That's what I said. Here, I'm gonna buy whatever I can buy. You have a major key usually, right? Special key for 8. Listen, I'm gonna simmer. I'm not gonna overpay. I know what I got. That chatter had a point. Yeah, but once you reach a certain age, in order to consume something, you have to pay for it. Unless, like, your parents, it's your birthday or something. Which I support, by the way. Swan song. What's your favorite Swan song? I would say, for me, it's going to be Honestly. Because it's the only one that I remember. Helpless Child? I never listened to the album. I only listened to the song that made it onto the radio. It's gonna be Trash While Digging. And you know what? Give me a key for 2 hallways. We struggle with keys. Give me that. Dude, Spread the Dirt? Where's Spread Dirt? Ah, Kate, you're on a different level of the meta than I'm on, to be honest with you. Hang on. I gotta go key card system as well. No, mods, do not ban my wife. Mods, make her a VIP. Mods, bend the knee to my bride. Look at that. Can you VIP a mod? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how this website works. I was on my dashboard today, and there was a section I'd never seen before. It said Streamer Insights, and I kid you not. No, I'm not, Steph, I'm not mad at you. I get it, but also you gotta listen to me. You gotta let me bend your ear for a second. The tip that I got in the Insight section said, make sure that when you're streaming for a long time, you drink a glass of water and stretch. And I said, man, we can't be, that's 2017 tech, Twitch. It's 2017 tech to be like, we care about your wellness. Make sure to do like chair yoga or something like that, okay? We need something. We need a little bit more juice these days. We need a little bit more juice. We got some problems that a glass of water ain't gonna fix, man. Also, we know. If you stream Blueprints, try these other categories, Apex Legends. Ricky, you're not wrong. It also sent me a very useful piece of information. 22% of your users also watch just chatting content. Consider streaming something in the just chatting category. And I said, Twitch, I do every day, basically. And you know that. You know that because you have the data. So why are you telling me to stream something in just chatting? It just doesn't make any, it's, what are we doing, I guess is what I'm trying to say. When the staff chimes in with the the lowercase LOL. I'm not trying to say, like, I'm sure it's literally not your fault, okay? They probably told you to put it there. And you were probably like, I don't really believe that this is what we need to do right now. But you're also like, need something, got to do something, right? I get it, man. And you're going to say, well, that's why the engineers should be making the decisions. No, man, I think you're learning the wrong lesson. Because then every website would look like a game FAQs strategy guide. And don't get me wrong, it hits when you're at the Final Fantasy VII game FAQ strategy guide and they use the ASCII art to make the logo for Final Fantasy VII. Wait, maybe this is a good idea now that I think about it. Yeah, okay. You're starting to get me, man. No, Draxus the Dead. Oh, the sale though. 4 doors. How can 4 doors and dead ends be more common, man? I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Sale. Everything being half price means we can go to the World's Fair, aka the Locksmith. You don't have to click on Draxus. Yeah, I'm not a coward. I guess you could play like Isaac on normal mode as Azazel. I'd like the special key, but I'd also like 3 keys. What do you think? Dang. Pretty good price. You ever get a key copied at a hardware store like that? No, actually, to be honest with you, I'm not sure I've ever had a key copied. I also sort of like... The whole locksmith industry seems to be... And I've touched on this before, but it's just something that like an industry I'm aware of that I've never interfaced with. It seems crazy, like that there's not like a cop in the key cutting place or a cop that like has to shadow the locksmith. Cause like if you were really charismatic, couldn't you just wait till someone like went on vacation and then call a locksmith and be like, "Hey, I locked myself out of my house, LOL." And then they might be like, "Hey, do you have like ID or something? Do you have some ID to prove that it's your house?" You'd be like, "Well, my ID is in the house." I think it's kind of like the perfect crime, man. I locked myself out once. They didn't ask me for shit. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know. I just don't buy it. They verify your identity 100%. I'm sure you could find like a sketch locksmith, man. Like a mafia locksmith or something. I apologize, by the way. I'm not trying to suggest you don't know what you're talking about. I do need this, but for some reason I feel compelled to get more rooms. Hang on. A true locksmith head is posting. I locked myself out of my apartment at 19 with a guy with a huge industrial drill came and completely destroyed my doorknob. I think that's what they do, right? Like, I don't think a locksmith is like I don't think it's like an elegant job. Like, I don't think they don't pick the lock, right? Don't they just like destroy your knob? I don't know. I thought that's how it worked, man. I didn't think it was like they pick the locks. It's like Elder Scrolls. I had no idea. I think we go Great Hall into foyer. The guy said, obviously. Oh, shit. Obviously, like I skipped fucking locksmithing class in university. Oh, shit. Same shit with like getting a key cut. Like how do you prove that you're the guy who has the right to copy the key? It seems like you're just the guy that's in possession of the key. And possession, I guess, is like 9/10 of the law or whatever, but that doesn't seem right. If you have the key, why copy it? Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's not your key, man. Maybe your roommate left for work and you took their key and now you copied it. And next time they go on vacation, you're going to open up their room and like eat all their sun chips or something. They make read-only keys? I don't know. We got a lot of HelloSign employees in the chat, which is good. That's a good thing, I think. I like people saying the locksmith would wait at the door for the ID. Like if I but now I'm in the house. I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored, man. What are they going to What are they going to do? Be like, "Get out of there?" It's not like they're going to put me in like a citizen's. I guess they might call the cops, I guess, but it's too late. I'm already in. Am I not supposed to get something for having a bunch of hallways? I thought I was hallway maxing. Or I mean, bedroom maxing? Oh, when you dig. How do you call the cops in Canada? Not an expert. I imagine most people use a cellular telephone. In this day and age, at least. Attic is pretty good, man. You blasting close to the edge on your phone at the gym? No, honestly, I there's bad things about millennial culture, okay? You already tell me about them every single day. I disagree with a lot of them. I don't think The Office is bad. I think it's a little overbought, and like there's some elements of it that are like maybe like I can't believe we're still talking about it like 20 years after it aired. But there's some good elements of millennial culture too. Millennials are not the one of the generations that's playing their phone audio like raw, no wrapper or nothing in public places. We're the headphone generation, man. We got AirPods. We grew up with the iPod plugins. Yes, they are. No, they aren't, man. No, they aren't. It's old people and young people, which I am not either yet, believe it or not. In Vancouver, yes, they are. No, they're not. No, they're not. They might be one AirPod in talking about like closing a real estate deal with their notary public, but they're not blasting YouTube shorts on live audio. I'm telling you, man. Oh shit, you're absolutely right. We can actually open the secret shit. Osborne Cox. I need to go back to the workshop. I have my mouse on it as we speak. What do you think? Yeah, sure. I think we've already busted. Oh, maybe we haven't busted through the weight room because I guess I didn't save. How common are the Mounties in BC? Do you see them about town? It's not a big deal. Like this within the context of things that people are ignorant about Canada. This is not even close to like the the top of the list of things that are frustrating. You're talking about Mounties like red felt coats, big fuck ass hat on a horse, only at parades. Only, and not even all parades, like just like at maybe like Canada Day parade or something like that. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, aka Mounties, that are not in uniform but instead have like Kevlar vests and M16s. If you see them, you've done something wrong. You've been, well, okay, I can't say that. You might be wrongly accused. But that's like the federal police, essentially. That's like our version of the FBI. So they think they got you on something severe. Yeah, you went through the wrong security line at the airport and now you got to pay. Yeah, you don't see the red coats and the felt too often. Maybe in Victoria, they're a little bit more traditional over there. Avengers assemble. Magnifying glass. Metal detector. Burning glass. Dude, what is this? Burning glass? Can light candles! I gotta get the tomb, man. I gotta go to the tomb. This has changed my life. Shovel and shoes. What does it make? Shovel shoes. You dig up the ground while you walk. 1 second. How'd you make that? Burning glass, magnifying glass plus magnifying glass plus chat. Help me out here. Metal detector. Thank you. So we could light these bad boys up. Whoa! Wow! Oh! The keeper of tithes. The chapel's resident guardian tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money the chapel is offered. Oh, we're gonna get like $1 million, man. Wait. Not quite yet. I have a commissary, but there's nothing we need to buy. Well, we want to get like a bookstore on our shit, and then yeah. When you need a souvenir or maybe something huge from the showroom. Oh, dude, that's cool. That's cool. I only have 23 steps. Here's my thinking. I'm gonna code check. Ring. I'm gonna code check Burning Glass for next time. And then I'm gonna try to at least get the power hammer done. Why was BC so blue? Because our huge ridings where the population density is like 1 person per 100 kilometers, vote conservative, man. Don't look at my city. My city was somewhat based, right? Couple orange in there. So we were responsible for like 30% of the NDP federal representation nationwide. Don't be mad at me, man. To the secret garden. NDP need a new GM. I can build through the draft. Even though that tends to be more of a conservative thing historically. This is going to be a little tight on steps. Give me a second here. 13 steps. 13 steps! Just like Blackbridge. Yes, this is important. We need to be able to go to the right. Then you take the passageway. Well, first, you might as well go. Always replacing GMs, never letting them rebuild their team. Well, you know, I think about it with respect to like the Vancouver Canucks. There's like a misaligned incentives thing, man. Like Jim Benning totally fucked the Vancouver Canucks on his way out. But you know why? He was in a contract year. So I'm not saying you got to hand it to him, but like he's like, I don't want to lose my job of being bad at running the team. So I'm going to burn draft capital to get players who can help us right now. It's probably the wrong decision in the long term, but in the short term, if we have a breakout season, maybe I'll get signed to another contract, get like another 8-9 milli. He said straight up, it's the next guy's problem. I was supposed to, it's the wrong kind of door. That's fine, because we can use, we need a locked door. This is okay, use dark room. So it's too late, I've already seen everything. Buddy. The hell is this? 31 steps? I mean, that's kind of sick, don't get me wrong. I'm not upset about that. Herb. We did this one already. Canucks are so over if Quinn leaves. Buddy, we're over right now. In the weight room, blood on the door. I'm gonna say that, blood on the door. Whoa. I've done this before. You broke the sussy brick? Chips and shit and sussy vinegar. Do we have that, do we know what song that is? Can you do me a fucking favor and give me like a locked door? I guess I should go to security to try to make that happen. By the way, you guys never told me what song Greensleeves is. I'm kind of pissed off about that. Still to this day. Listen, could we get a secret room off of this? We could, but like, at some point we gotta read those letters, man. Tomorrow. Please be locked. Oh. Secret garden can't be in a corner. Ah, noted. Duly noted. There's no shot you're reading the letters? Dude, the mailroom letters are like my favorite kind of puzzle. Because literally, it's a note that's like, hey, you've been trying to open some shit. Don't forget, the password is this. Like, that's the best, man. Why'd you stop solving puzzles? Why'd you stop calling your mom? She misses you, man. What do you think? Right? I called her yesterday. Let me guess. Lion was busy? Oh. Because your dad was calling. For phone sex. So true. So true. Good for them. That's what I'm saying, man. We should all be so lucky. I need a sauna. I need a sauna. You know what? Let's fucking call it. Look at all. Oh, fuck. I forgot about. I did an experiment one day where every time I like opened the door, I got a letter. This is crazy, man. Simon, you've done a lot of experiments. I didn't expect to write so many. I'm not sure what other advice I can give you. You've long since reached room 46 and are just continuing to explore. I can't wait to get back and work with you. I know she's proud of you. He basically said like, damn, bitch, stop writing. If you do end up accessing Blackbridge, I'm sure you've noticed the sealed circular door. This door can be opened only if 3 microchips are inserted in the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept secured in 3 other locations, but I left one in the grotto for ready access. However, you'll need to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. One is in the grotto, a new clue. I'm like, I want to rearrange the letters. Wayne Lucy. Simon, can't think of any reason you'd need to access server admin controls. But you need the admin key. Oh, your admin key will eventually be Joan S. Let me go here and I'll put a little Joan S, man. I don't think so. She's looking at me. Staring it. Mr. Jones thinks he was something just a little bit more funky. That's just about as funky as you can be, bitch. I'm running out of ideas. I asked Kirk Darren if there were any security advice. He gave me an envelope and... Okay. The safe code is not 4368. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any combination of safes on the estate. Safe code is not 1, 2, 3. Safe code is D8, man. Safe code is D8. That's a huge get. There is a safe on rank 10. What? There ain't even a rank 10, man. He seems to be confused. Your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue. She hid the clues for her readers within its pages. What the fuck? What the fuck? Break the bricks in the weight room is something that has a handle and is very heavy. I just did that, man. Members of the staff. Here we go. Okay. Chef de Camp. Drafting strategy novels. DC power for the VAC system. I think we already solved that one, man. We already got this one. Okay, that's fine. So people got... I think we end our day in the break room. We didn't draft a break room. In that case, I would say we just end our day, man. We just end our day. They do walk around and say, big lies. Code check. We got a burning glass in there already. See, Thunderbolts has a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh yeah, from I heard it got 4.5 stars from BigMarvelFans.com. No, that's good. That's one. That's one. They get 3 in a row. They got a chance to get me back. I'm not getting tickets for one. If they get 3 in a row, I'll go back starting from Thunderbolts and I'll catch up. They're 1 out of 3 right now. It's fucked up. Thunderbolts is taking IMAX from Sinners. I thought that dude got banned until the US Open or whatever. Also, what, you work in Hollywood or something? You working in Hollywood? There was a reason we were supposed to go, oh, get to do with the burning glass. You get the tomb, and then you go get the coat check, you get a burning glass, you light the candles, bro. Or some of them, at least. You replicate the candles in the tomb in the mausoleum. Bonk. What do you got for me here? Brass compass, magnifying glass, and gems. Who's the dude who said you can't get a magnifying glass now that you coat check the burning glass? All right, buddy. All right. I didn't say you couldn't find one. I said you wouldn't find one in the house. Really? Would you consider this to not be part of the house? I consider this kind of the dividing line between the outdoors and the indoors. When you're indoors, you're bored in the house. You're in the house bored. So, get thee to a nunnery, boy. Get thee to a goddamn nunnery. They didn't say anything there. I was kind of... That was a bit of a straw man. I made it all up. This is Stalker Diamond Hands. Welcome back. Same account 2 days in a row. You think I wasn't paying attention to the algebra? Bitch. I know what a diamond means. This is 1. Okay. This is 12. I'm in your walls. Diamond armor, full set. A drawing room where you look for a coat check off the side. Full set, no pants. He did have no... I guess maybe they couldn't CG him, man. I don't know. Just call me when he starts doing Thaumcraft in the sequel, man. Maybe I could finally learn how to do it myself. Got the power of flight. I move the speed of light. Have you been listening to the Minecraft soundtrack as much as I have? They never gave me a chance to let imagination dance. Now I'm working on a different game. No? Can't say I have. It's not great. But it could be worse. After months and months of the Trolls soundtracks, I think that... I don't know if it's better, but it's... at least it's different. You don't want to talk to me about Star Wars Episode 6 having a 3.9 on Letterboxd. I was talking about it yesterday. Shit got me mega pissed off, bro. Mega pissed off. Episode 3, not 6? Whatever, it's the 6th movie. You know what the fuck I'm saying. Is 3.9 high or low? For Letterboxd, it's really high. Should be lower? Yes. Yes, that's what I'm suggesting, obviously. $24 gems, you're not wrong. Kind of crazy. Oyster. One of the all-time rooms named after a Pokemon. The fact that I'm mogging every single room in this so hard really makes me think I should be further ahead on the puzzles, but I guess I should, like, maybe do them. Phantom Menace is at 3. And Last Jedi's at a 2.9. See, that's why you can't take this bullshit too seriously. That's so fucking stupid. Like, regardless of how you feel about the plot of The Last Jedi, it's a much better movie than the fucking Phantom Menace, man. The Phantom Menace is so bad. -2, -2, -2. Honestly, I shouldn't even say this, okay? It's something my representation is gonna tell me not to say this. You can't be typing shit like -2 Phantom Menace is underrated, because it just, in my head, it makes me think that I'm better than you. Because the shit came out when I was 9. And even at 9, I was like, this shit's kind of ass. Like, I was vibing with Darth Maul and the pod racing, but like, 4th, 5th grade, I was like, this shit isn't that good. I watched it as an adult and I was like, it's even worse. I experienced it in 4D, but we're not the same. Buddy, the movie was shot in like 480p. What do you mean you saw it in IMAX? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Where the hell is my coat check, dude? The revisionist take on it being good is how I know we have no media literacy. I don't know if that might be too far, but I do think you should never talk about movies outside of like Wikipedia if you think that... If you've given The Phantom Menace a 4 or above, you should be confined to Wikipedia for 1 year. Also, I really resonated with the post on Reddit, which is how you know I'm maybe getting a little cooked. I really just want a coat check, man. But the post was like, does anyone else think this fascination with lore is ruining the entire movie industry these days? And I was like, damn, I never really thought about it, but I think that guy is definitely spitting. I feel like lore was interesting when Hollywood wasn't super wise to the idea that it triggered something in our lizard brains that was like, oh, I want to know everything about this thing that I'm only compelled to be interested in because it's mysterious. So then when you got something that had world building, you were like, oh shit, this world feels like fleshed out and lived in. And now it's like, well, the reason that the hammer actually went to Captain America at the climax of Avengers Endgame was because Captain America has in another life while frozen, he was actually taken to Asgard via the Bifrost because Heimdall was trying to find someone worthy, and you're like, it's just cool, man. It's just cool. It doesn't matter. That can't be true. I know, he was frozen in ice. It was cool. Don't tell him it's not cool. That's ridiculous. It was cool. Never seen a Marvel movie? You should see like Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier's pretty good. Iron Man 1, that's a fun one. As long as you don't think too much about the people he's lighting on fire. Well, they're probably like bad dudes. I don't know. It's been a bit. Don't listen to the person who told you to watch Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, okay? Or Ant-Man and the Wasp to begin with. Ant-Man 1's... I like it. I like Ant-Man 1, okay? I don't know, man. What do I care? What do I care? I don't really need aquariums. I could always use some gold, I suppose. I'm gonna log into the network. I'm gonna lower security doors. Watch this comments. It's giving me, I don't know, it's scaring me. Watched some clips from about a year ago. You look so much better now. What's your secret? I've been doing the same shit since last year. I look at like clips from a year ago and I'm like, that's the same guy. It's even the same, it's the same equipment, the same routine. Oh, I already turned on The Office. I could do it anyway. More Peloton? Yeah, but we're just, you know, we're just clocking in, clocking out. Actually, maybe better fashion sense might be true. Not wearing so many hoodies. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but... Bike shoe reveal? There you go. That's actually my wife's shoes, but I got the same brand. It's 100% the lack of hoodies. You're right. I could see that. What am I doing here? Did I not go? I thought I went to security, man. Oh, because I already got the fucking office. Reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps. What if you hit the button here? No experiment? I thought I ran an experiment. I don't remember what the experiment is, but I'm pretty sure I ran it. It was like, whenever I do something, get 3 gold for every red room in my house or something, you can press tab to check. Well, maybe I didn't call it in, actually. I am looking for a coat check. I am lowering the key cards and setting their offline mode to, to unlocked. I'm looking for a man in finance. Thank you for the old meme. Because the older memes are like the only ones I know, man. I don't know the new memes anymore. Otherwise, I only learn about culture via Pop Culture Jeopardy. I really don't want archives. We should just dump a planetarium and go about our business. And now when are you doing Tip to Tip Canada with Ludwig? I don't know, like later this afternoon? Something like that? Do we have anything we want to... Not really. Let me go boudoir. There's a keycard in security? Oh my god. Well, in that case, hang on. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security levels. Security must be on high. Experiment, my lord. Nah, I think we're done with science, like as a species, like as a society. What we're not done with is code check. We need to find a code check. You ever gonna go on Blue Sky? I don't think so, because I honestly, once you get out of the, it's like asking like a recovering alcoholic if they think they would. But now that you've beaten it, what if you just had like a couple beers? Like, I'm off the sauce, man. I don't think we need Blue Sky. My personal opinions about it aside, and my personal opinions are that I'm not totally sure it has the sauce. Wait, hang on. Don't check anything yet. We have a break room, so we don't need to check a key card. We can check a magnifying glass. No, we should, well, yeah, that's fine. I just think like, I guess what I'm trying to say, everybody's different, okay? But like to migrate from Twitter to Blue Sky forces you to admit that you think Twitter had worth in some way. And I was not using Twitter because I thought it had worth. I was using Twitter because of inertia. I had used it for like 10 years, so even as it got shittier and shittier, it was part of the routine to like, well, wake up, take a shit, drink a coffee, check Twitter, eat the overnight oats AC Slater style on the toilet, etc., etc. So once I had a good excuse to break the habit, I didn't really feel the need to get on like an alt version of it, I guess. Why'd you use it in the first place? I don't know. Tell people that I'm streaming or whatever. Candles, 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 candles. What? I can't use burning glass to light this candle? That was my number one idea, man. Okay. Beats me. Didn't you subsidize it with Reddit? Yeah, but like Reddit is like, it's, I mean, I think it depends like where you're at in your life. It's not as bad, man. It's genuinely not as bad. Oh, sorry, you don't want to talk about real life. You want to distract yourself with a puzzle. Okay, tell me how to solve it really quick so you can quell the demon inside of you. Did those candles look a little different? That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Did those, oh, these ones right here, perhaps. Well, 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 thank you. You literally looked at them? Buddy, I was talking about the human experience. I wasn't clicking heads, okay? That's a sussy brick if I've ever seen one. Oh shit, here we go. Orel Daigiris, you led Mbuleni would lead more. It's really hard if you don't speak Orisian, and then also at the same time you can't fucking read cursive. Kids these days could never, man. Now, let's see. You press on a purple, nothing happens. You press on a pink. Purples go down. Oh shit, this is like a Mario puzzle, man. You gotta be one off. I actually have solved this one. One sec. You just gotta give me a second. That one made more sense than anything, man. It made more sense than any of these puzzles that I've ever seen. How do you get stuck on these one move away? Why are you typing on IRC at 10:56 in the morning on a Tuesday, brother? Everybody's made mistakes. Don't need to call attention to it. The hell is this? Lady Epson's diary key. Oh shit. Lady Epson's diary key. To the lady's bedroom? To the boudoir? I roam the strip for bones to pick. When I find one, take it home and swiftly do this. I need not explain this. Plus I'm famous, so, well, you can figure the rest out for yourself. I'm gonna figure out something here, man. Right, okay. This is how we chill. From 93 till. Missed candles by entrance. Thank you. There's two different kinds of chatters. Would you be interested in looking to see if there's any candles you missed? Versus, you missed some candles at the start. Oh, so I did. So I did. You like Louis Theroux? I do like Louis Theroux. I would like Louis in a cave. I would like Louis if I were Dave. I would like Louis in the air. I would like Louis anywhere. It's true, I like Louis Theroux. I like Louis, and you should too. Apparently I missed some candles in here too. Somewhere. In the sigil room. In the sigil room! You're so real for this? Holy shit. Kind of crazy to imagine this little kid with the doohickey lighting all the candles. Oh! It's dark down here, man. Former's log. Go ahead, be locked. See if I care. That spun in such a satisfying manner. Oh! Okay. It is Miyazaki, man. The short cutler. I got a coat check. I gotta go back to the coat check. Drop off. Well, you know, I could just try to draft her bedroom, I guess. Yeah. I should just go to the foundation. But now I'm like, how do I get back to the foundation? I walk through the fucker? Walk through the fucker? Bring the upgrade disc. Yeah, okay. Bring the upgrade disc. I mean, it's in my pocket. There's not really much I can change about that. I'm sorry, I'll laugh every time someone says cocksucker too, to be honest. Ladies' room has to be far left, facing downwards. That's good tech, man. I love the ASCII. Yeah, you can't say it, but like it's true. It's funny. It's literally funny every time. Where the hell are we, man? Oh, shit. When did this get flooded, man? I said cocksucker 2 yesterday and it got held for mod approval. Yeah, that's my bad, because I live on like 123 cocksucker lane or whatever. So like I have that in auto mod. Let me see. Do I have a the king is in the office. I do have an office, okay. Queen? Queen is in the study. I don't have a study yet. Let me out, man. I'm getting motion sickness in these tight-ass tunnels. You know, I'm just... I'm taking it the long way. I'm okay with that. Alrighty then. Oh, here we go. Carson Beck, Miami Hurricane, new account. No, they're jug meat posting. Wounds too fresh, man. Wounds too fresh. To the vestibule. I was Pierre posting? That's fair. I guess you have to be more specific about what major leader of a political party lost their seat last night. I watched Conclave in Moggs and Nora. Yeah, well, both of those movies apparently get mogged by, hang on, I gotta go back. Get mocked by Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith if you ask the average letterbox user. Nursery. How about not being a dead end so I would actually draft you at some point? The hell is this, man? Another green room? Another green room! Brian Eno spotted? I'll find a place right here in the corner. You know what I'm talking about? One day you'll see these dreams will pull you through my garden gate. You wouldn't know shit about that, man. Whatever. Whatever. K-Bat, what's your problem? The hell, K-Bat? I was your strongest soldier. I'm always repping your price chopper line. I would like to get a boudoir. The ladies' bedroom. He's got a... K-Bat's going off. You're not my mom, K-Bat. Literally, you're not my mom. Let's go corridor and move it up a little bit. Is there a place I could buy more keys? I don't believe so. Scary. Dude, it's been a million years since I was in the rumpus room. But I don't think we're going to have any keys to work with, man. Whatever, let's say. It's been forever. I haven't seen the rumpus room in 100 years. Here he goes.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
That's me.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Just put the safe code in the bag.
Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths.
You promise? Maybe you could tell me how to get there.
Walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting
Commiserating.
that will never be cast, longing for the day to end,
This is how the Dark Knight Rises ended, man.
to pass.
12:15. 12:15.
What you have heard here has been foreseen.
Alzara
The great
FLVs not to watch at 12:15 inside of the train station.
of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Damn, they turned the lights on. Last call. No key? Oh. Well, I guess that does it. We'll go to the coat check. Coat check the diary key. Ring. Tomorrow's goal. Tomorrow's goal will be to get to the ladies' bedroom. I would like to end my day in the break room. Play Shadow of the Colossus. K-Bat, what are you... I'm gonna find out that there's like, you ever see those videos of people in like the app farms where they have like 500 phones in front of them and they're just writing like 5-star reviews for new restaurants and stuff that are like, this restaurant was great. I love the way they had food and drinks. I'm feeling like there's something going on with K-Bat and Carson Beck, Miami Hurricane. Like they got a Discord chat where they're figuring things out together and trying to they're probing to see what gets through the security. Anyway, I'm gonna end the day because I gotta go pee. You were close. You were close with the pee check. I'll be back in just a sec. Gamers, we're back. We're back. You ever see that OK Buddy Cinephile post with Boromir holding the ring? And he says, at last I've finally attained the ultimate power, the ability to turn invisible and attract terrifying wraiths to my position. That's a good point, man. That thread, it got me thinking a little bit. Got me thinking a little bit. What does the ring even do, man? What is it you do here? It also makes you live forever. Not if you fall in lava, apparently. Anyway, by the way, chat, I got terrible news for you. I have to leave in 47 minutes. We're cutting the stream short a little bit today. I got time for one more Blueprints run. Why? I'm meeting the union rep from yesterday's strike. This is what you asked for. What you've wanted. Today, we're going to get to the ladies' bedroom. Get the shovel and find white trees? Well, dude, here's the thing. It's like nearly Christmas time, so I think we should be seeing a lot of white trees any second now. All right, fine. Today's the day. Schoolhouse. It's April? Look behind me, brother. It's Christmas. Toys in every store, and the prettiest sight you see is the holly. People don't appreciate it anymore, man. They don't appreciate it anymore. Library in the bookshop, sire? At your own front. It's beginning to look a lot like. Nah, it's got to be in then. Best Christmas song, full stop. I mean, modern, you gotta put some respect on Mariah. I wouldn't dispute that. Last Christmas? Gotta give it up to Gen Z. They kind of rescued Last Christmas. My entire life, Last Christmas had been a joke. But now it's like the Last Christmas has it's come up, man. And I don't think it's a bad song. I think there's some deserving elements of it. It's ass. I think it's okay to hear like twice a year when you're already in like a holly jolly mood. That's true. Last Christmas, I gave you my shart, and the very next day, you shit it away. This year, to keep my pants clear, I'll shit it into a toilet. Once shitted, twice shy. You shit your pants, but I still wonder why. I'm running out of lyrics, man. Also, I don't know the song that well. I gotta go. It's something surprised me. Last shit, miss. You wrapped it up and did it with a bow. Something like that, maybe? Is this how you're gonna be at your meeting? Probably. I don't know. It could be. West wing facing downwards. That's how we get there, man. I didn't know George Michael came back to life. George Michael died?! Yeah, dude, like 7 years ago? Is Boy George alive? Gen Z doesn't even ask shit like that anymore. They just go like, where is Padme? Okay, honestly, I'm not reading all that shit. Fair enough. West Wing Hall gives us a chance. I mean, this is gonna sound crazy. What if we just ended the day? And ran it back tomorrow? You need an easy day sometimes, man. Why? Because I'm looking for the ladies' bedroom. I didn't get it early. I found a great room to end my day in, and we go again. Chill day. No bookstore, no bedroom. Exactly, man. Parlor allowance concede. I love a burp, man. I can feel it coming. Excuse me. It feels so damn good. Mr. feels so damn good with it. That's right. That's what they call me when I burp. What an atrocious noise. You know what's crazy is that, like, as you get older, realizing that, like, the stuff that was funniest when you were, like, 10 is actually still hilarious. They try to take it away from you. The most serious person you ever meet in your life will try to tell you, like, burps and farts aren't funny. But, like, if I thought that there wouldn't be backlash, I'd be farting into the mic nonstop. The only other reason I don't do it is because sometimes my farts sound like I shit my pants. Now, I did not shit my pants. ever when I fart, maybe once or twice in the food poisoning, but I don't want to fart in the mic, and then every time I fart in the mic, you're going to be like, you just shit your pants, and I got to be like, no, I didn't, man. Like, it just seems like a waste of my time, to be honest. Every time if I farted into the mic, every time I farted into the mic, people would be like, see a doctor. But I go to the doctor. Hey, doctor. Oh, what brings you in here? My farts smell like shit. Okay. He's gonna be like, stop wasting my time. I'm gonna go shop room allowance. You +2 that, Apollo? I also do feel like... That's pretty good still. I do feel like... I don't want to say... It's different than the idea that people are like too easily offended to laugh at a joke. But I do feel like people are more easily offended by like bodily noises these days. Back in the day, you used to just be able to like fart and people would go like, that's funny. Now when you fart, people are like, you shouldn't have done that. And you're like, I know, bitch. That's why it's hilarious. Because they're fucking gross. That's why they're funny, dude. That's literally why they're funny. Is because they're gross. One second. Shit particles? Oh, grow up. You wash your hands after. And dude, a long fart is so funny too. A long fart and or a loud fart. We gotta bring back... We need a motherfucker who's not afraid to fart in the mic. Long farts are the best. See, now you're getting it, man. Now you're getting it. Or a squeaker. What's weird though, like, there was every once in a while I go through like a fart heavy phase where I'm not afraid to like, you know, mute mic and just drop one. Most of the time I don't have to fart on, oh shit. I don't have to fart on stream. After stream's over, I'm farting nonstop. But I think it's like the same way that like I've never had to sneeze while I'm driving. Like I think my brain is like, you can't do that, that's dangerous. Even though it sounds like it feels like a sneeze is involuntary, I think my brain protects me from having to sneeze while driving. It's kind of like the same how, you know, like when you wake up, you usually have to piss right away. But it's not like you woke up and drank a bunch of water in like 2 seconds. Like you woke up and then your body was like, by the way, I've been nerfing your bladder like the whole time you were asleep. Dude, my allowance is going to the fucking moon. Okay, Apollo, can I get the rules? Can I get rules check on this? How do I draft the young lady's bedroom? West wing headed downwards. Going down the west side. Two trailer park girls go down the west side. You know what I'm talking about? Well, this is going to be a problem then. This must mean I'm disgusting or something. Okay, I could do this. I could do this. Because I know I don't know the solutions to the puzzle, but I know the way that you solve the puzzle now because I helped Kate solve one by being in the room while she solved it herself. This, if you collate all the images that you see here, it makes a word that becomes the title. For example, genuine, actual, veritable plus eyes. These are synonyms for real eyes. So the solution is realize. Now that's me demonstrating the one that I observed her using my assistance to solve. Now, if you want to see me struggle, get ready, because I think that that's what we're headed for next. Because I only know this one. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. He's a god? He's a fucking legend? Okay. Thick. The thick and thin. Thickness. It's a handcuffs. Handcuffs. Bold. It's a crater. It's a moon landing. Chains. Thick. Thick. 5 letters. Cuffs. Thick. Width. Width? That doesn't make any sense. What you're suggesting here doesn't make any sense. On the other hand, imagine. We've gone around. Okay, give me a second. Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. Wagon. We got things that are red. Things that are red. P. It's like playing classic concentration, man. P. Wagon. Colors. Preds. Prada. Flying wagon. Flight. Plight. What does that have to do with red? It has nothing to do with red. Red. Pair of red. Bread. Pred. Realize. And then this one was pissing me off, man. I may have seen her do something else as well. But this shit don't work right. When you see what I'm saying? Like, that's not the way that shit should. This is some Super Mario 64 shit, is what I'm trying to say. So this one, like, that's not the way that should look, is what I'm trying to say. That's not the way that should look. There's a fin, a pin, infinity, and bit. That's gonna make me puke, man. There's bins of sins. So this is like, there's lots of ins involved in this. I can't look, I'm sorry, I can't look at this. When I look at it and I move, it makes me want to throw up. I gotta chill on that one for a minute. Because the perspective is not right, man. The perspective is not right. They're shackles. They're chains. See, like this one, there's eyes and the synonyms for real eyes. This one, there's lots of things that are red. It's a red P. Blood. Blood bleeds. Red. Too red. Too red. Too red. Pred. Red. Pear. Air. They're in the air. They're in the air. Pear. Parrot. Parrot. Parrot! Wait a second. Could this possibly... Pear... Imagine. Parking. Oh, party. I thought it was pair of reds, man. Fuck you, dude. This is a good one. And see, like, this painting doesn't do that shit. This one doesn't do that shit. Fuck you, dude. This... Grasp. Chain. Comet. That's a... Palmet. Palmet. Calmet. Bold. Italic. Underlined. It's the moon landing. It's the moon landing. It's lighting. Thick. I'm crossing my eyes over my nose. I'm not looking at chat, I'm looking at the time. I still have some time. The hand is a comet, people. It's a comet that's coming with handcuffs. Shackles. And then there's thickness on the water. But the last letter is not thick. I feel like I got something. I got something going on with this one, okay? P. There's a P on one side, but there's not a P on the other. Appear? A P... A PR? Appear? Appear? Maybe? It's fuck-ass, like, gothic font, man. I don't think it's appear. Little red wagon. Little red bike. The leaf has something. No, the leaf is probably just part of the rose. Prose. That doesn't really make any sense. Prose doesn't really make any sense. There's a pair of red objects. Maybe it's not a pair. Maybe it's twins. Basil. All right, chat, I need a hint. I need a little bit of a hint. A small hint. Not the solution. A small hint to send me on the right track. Parrot was really close. Are you trolling me? Hang on. Apollo gave one. There's just screaming the answer. I mean, I like the hint that said parrot, but less stupid. No, man. No. Paired. Pair of rats. They wouldn't do that. Nope, I'm afraid I'm gonna need... Oh, wait, this should be an R. I don't know what I was looking for. Is there an R in here? I just keep clicking. No, it turns out I'm still stupid. What is the P on? P is on the right. The P is on the right. It's on the right side. Prites. What color is the peon? Gray. Wrap it up, man. The hints, I feel like, are taking me further from where I want to be, dude. You see how the stop signs are reversed? I wouldn't say they're reversed. I would say maybe they're upside down. It's mirrored? Yeah. Correct, yes. There needs to be a class for how to give hints, man. Because it's like, Apollo, I'm sure you have the same experience. Well, I guess not, because you solved them yourself. But like, there's only two kinds of hints that come out of chat. One is like, look at the picture. And then the other one is like, the solution. You have to give someone the bootstraps so they can get the flywheel pulled, man. See, like, there's one that just said the solution. No, okay, we're not doing emote only. We've had enough drama in chat over chat not chatting. We got to put some. We got to chill on that one a little bit. Don't do that again. See, that someone said, "Here's a hint. What about the thickness of the K?" I get it now. It's a thin K. So that is an example of a hint that is just the solution. We need to walk it back a little bit from that, but we also need to go one step beyond just look at the picture, because that's psychotic. That's not helpful in the slightest. Oh shit, 1 second, man. Mother, may I? The P is on red stuff. Yeah. And the red stuff is backwards. One second. Maybe it's a good hint. I don't know. The red stuff is backwards. It's got me thinking Peter. It's also got me thinking, I had it for a second and then I lost it. I lost it. I shouldn't have fucking explained it. I should have typed it into the... Oh! No. Okay, it's all solved. It's all solved. Think, realize, ponder, P-onder. Okay, wait. Okay, and then we just got to get the last one, which is also going to be a synonym for thinking. With involved in it in some way. Yeah, okay. That seems like if we devote enough elbow grease to it, we could probably get it. But it's very long. Lots of pins, lots of ins, pining. No, not even close. It's not even a synonym for the think. Epiphany doesn't really make any sense. It's also going to take a long time to type it in. That it also has nothing to do with all the ins. Intimate. Hang on, there's something here. There I? No, bro. To infer. There's a fur rug. Inference. To deduce. To intimate. To in... It can't be it. This can't start with an I, but we're just trying to come up with synonyms. You're not going to get it just from writing the letters down. And I can't look at the damn picture. There's pins, bins. This is a rug. Rug is what we should be looking at, man. That's a bearskin rug. Ruminate. Ruminate doesn't really make sense, but maybe we're getting on the right track. Okay, they're starting to give me a little bit of hope. No, because we skipped. Oh, wait. Rumin. Damn it, I might be a genius, man. Please. Yes! Okay. That one I swear was all me. Sometimes we take one straight from the chat. If I see a shapes puzzle, don't turn on the eye tracker. You're not going to like what you see. Knowing that it was a synonymous word puzzle, I was like, I can do this. I can actually do this one. Key 8. Presumably will unlock room 8. Rose said presumably. Explain it, please. There's an 8 and an in, and it had to be a synonym for to think, essentially. That's basically, I battered around syllables in my head with that criteria until something made sense. And it's in a room. There's a room in the 8. There's files inside the computer, man. There's a room in 8, man. There's a room in 8. Room in 8. Are you hearing what I'm saying? There's a room in 8. No? Whatever. I kind of don't get it. Room in 8. But I got it. That's the important part. Okay, now we can find the fucking bedroom. Or not. I sort of don't get it, but we got it. The lady's bed. It's not this bedroom, right? What is it? How come I suffer but you don't? Because you tell your chat not to tell the solutions to the puzzles. I usually give it like 45 seconds and then I go, just tell me what the solution is. Gotta try. We're looking for her ladyship's court. Well, we could always come up through the foundation, I guess. Plus, you always think chat's out to get you. That's true also. Like, Kate, I walk into your room and you're like, can you help me with this puzzle? And then after looking at it for 1 second, I propose something and you go like, oh my God, what are you talking about? And then I'm like, I don't even want to try to help anymore. Like your first instinct is always to think that I'm trying to lead you astray when really I just like walk in and I look at the conditions and I've only looked at it for 3 seconds and I'm getting shamed immediately. You do that with this chat? Well, yeah, that's my chat. I can do whatever I want with my chat. Wink. Her ladyship's bedroom? What's that supposed to mean? I guess not whatever I want. That's a good point. He is everything you want. He is everything you need. He is everything in spite of you that you want him to be. It is all the right things at exactly the right time. What do you mean, ugh? You don't like my song? You don't like my song? That's Vertical Horizon, man. We could go back to Incubus if you want. The sky resembles a backlit canopy with holes cut in it. Much better? Incubus is probably better than Vertical Horizon, too. Incubus is not good? They got a couple, man. Driven me before, and it seems to have a vague, haunting mass appeal. Lately, how does he hit the harmony with himself, man? Beginning to find that I'll be the one behind the wheel. And then they go, a chicka 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 coom. And you could sing the rest, but I'm not gonna do it. You can sing? Yeah, I'm like the average like rock band vocalist. Like from the video game, I can hit the pitch all right as long as it's quiet. If I'm whispering. I'm pretty sure that's like how Iron and Wine does it, man. If he had to sing at full volume, it would probably be like disastrous. You cannot hit the pitch? Okay, Randy Johnson. Try not hitting the bird for once. What do you mean? Randy Johnson, famous baseball pitcher. He killed a bird. He's not a good dude. Randy Jackson's the guy from American Idol. I don't know why the fuck you're talking about that. Why are you such a coward? K-Bat, what did I do? What did I do to you, man? I didn't do anything. Dan gets you on Discord for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you're not fucking with me anymore. Thoughts on the CA elections? Listen, brother. You know who you're talking to? I'm Governor Jerry Brown, bitch. My aura smiles and never frowns. Soon I will be president. I don't remember what else he says. I will be Führer one day. Something like that. Your kids will meditate. Some of the stuff he says in that song, I'm like, that doesn't sound so bad. When he says, like, your kids will meditate in school, like, that doesn't sound so bad. It is funny that the song is about fucking Jerry Brown. That's how you know Jello by Afro was like, he was a real one, man. Imagine. Doesn't fit. Damn. Think you'd really like Taoism if you gave it a try? I hear what you're saying, but I'm not sure I like need a philosophy because I have a kid. My philosophy is like cooking noodles and putting tomato sauce on them these days. Maybe a little later, maybe when she grows up. Yeah, maybe your philosophy should be the Dow Jones. But not really, because that's like, I mean, there's a lot of, I guess, consumer staples in it. It's not really as relevant for the modern markets, but bigger number, better market, I guess. Oh, shit, dude. There's another door off the foundation. There's another door off here. All right. You got dirt? Oh, I have a shovel. I didn't know I had a shovel. Big Naturals. I was gonna make the title of the stream today Kermit the Frog Big Naturals, but I thought, honestly, I didn't think that you could handle it. Climate wasn't right. Key 8 and his wife is Kate. Together they are 64. That's not true, but if you flip it, it's 46. That's true. No, together we're not 64. Damn, you know what? If you add our ages together, once my birthday happens, you know how old we're gonna be? 69. You ever think about, like, that seems like a big number, but there's like probably like 5-6 million Canadians individually who clear that number just by themselves. That's kind of crazy. Nintendo 64! Listen, buddy. Okay, dude, I don't want to get killed. We ever figure out how many Nintendo Switches we're actually getting? I guess we won't know until they ship, right? Why would I type it? I guess that's a good point. We don't want to make enemies. We're not scalping them. Like, listen, it's commissary? Wait. Do we have a commissary? Someone said commissary for keys. We do have a commissary. I was about to light you up, man. You did not deserve it at all. Oh, I gotta go all the way outside. I gotta go outside to get back through the fucking... like through the foundation, outside, back into the house, to the commissary, back outside, up through the foundation. Oh, brother. Gallery puzzle? You missed it, little bro. We solved it in like 10 seconds because we're the best to ever do it with chat's help a little bit. Not much. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, it's a you show me the incentives, I'll show you the outcome situation. There's two of us. We wanted 2 Nintendo Switches. We also had a little bit of a cartel rolling because one of Kate's friends was also trying to pre-order. So we have like a handshake deal. If we get a spare, he hooks us up, we hook him up. We got the spares, so we're hooking him up. But then also, you can't rely on the fucking websites to actually send you the thing when you ordered it. Like, they'll just cancel your order out of nowhere. So you're incentivized to have a backup. So again, it's possible that, like, as a result of these forces working together, we might have 1 Switch, or we might have 4 Switches. I don't know. But if we have 4 Switches, it's 1 for me, it's 1 for my wife, it's 1 for our friend who was part of the midnight drop, and then it's probably 1 for Apollo because he wasn't able to get one because you guys were all trying to... those of you shaming me for having a backup order for my Nintendo Switch 2 were also just shaming me because it increased your chances of getting a backup for your Nintendo Switch 2. Dan's trying hard to find a Switch to pre-order. Yeah, but no disrespect to Dan. He wasn't F5ing at midnight or 9 a.m. So how hard was he trying, really? He found out like the next day that they had already sold out. He was asking his Discord like 2 days after pre-orders. I get it, man. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a messed up system, but where am I going? Where am I going? Oh my God, where am I going? Outside. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Across pond and out? I can't go across the pond! The reservoir's one watered pip too long, man! Oh, the back of the basement. You're so real for that. I don't have my damn hip waders on. He can swim, it's like 50 feet. Nobody wants to work these days, man. Damn, he starts zooming when he comes out, huh? Is this what getting old does to your mind? Yeah, it makes you like slightly worse at video games. But like, honestly better at almost everything else except like long division pretty much is really the... I mean, I got room to get even older, but yeah, it's mostly just like video games and long division. Like everything else is pretty stable. And sports, listen, buddy, look at yourself in the mirror right now. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Please, NL, I need money. Well, stop fucking... Oh, there's no keys for sale, you fuckers! Stop calling me a coward then, K-Bat. I'm not gonna give you any money, but still. You're not gonna bully me into giving you my lunch money or something like that. I'm not liquid right now. It's all on the blockchain. Not that way. This way. See, Faint Bunny, now you're talking. Before I send a dick pic, should I put it in a hot dog bun? That's way better than 3 hours of asking me to listen to your joke about 12 angry men. I think you got there. By the end of the stream, I think you got there. I think that's a funny comment. Well. And you know what? Just for that, I'm just going to say it, man. Just for that. Buying a moon pendant. Just for that, tell me your 12 Angry Men joke, please. Did you hear that they're making a all-women reboot of 12 Angry Men? It's called 12 Women. Okay, that's... Oh, the setup of everything that led to the joke makes it so much better, man. It's like the... I'm so glad I didn't say yes at like 9:30 because I would have been like, you can't say that. But after landing the hot dog bun joke and then sending it, that's huge. Holy cow. Holy cow, that's good. Man. You had a good day today, Faint Bunny. And it came through at the end. It's like the movie Ready or Not. The whole time you're like, well, this is okay. And then like the third act, you're like, oh shit. You clutched up. I'm calling it a day. All right, I got to end the stream. I don't know if are you going live right away, Kate? Or what? I thought you were leaving at 1? Nah, I'm leaving at noon. Let me get ready, brother. It's no problem. Genuinely no rush. That's not what you said yesterday? Okay, what I said yesterday is I'm ending the stream at noon tomorrow. And then when I told you the circumstances of why, you started asking me a lot of follow-up questions. And then you said, what time is the thing? And I said 1. And I think that's perhaps where the information got crossed there. It's not a big deal either way. We have plenty of time. I baked in a little bit of tolerance time at either ends just to make sure that there's no problems. You pay back that Palestinian bakery? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Can I say what it is? I don't know, so I think you shouldn't. I don't think it's secret, but I think you shouldn't. Oh, okay. How many people did you tell? I didn't tell no one. What the hell? I was just having a laugh. Dude, tax stuff is done too. That's huge. That's always fun. Thanks for reminding me. You got a day. How do I become a responsible adult like you? Well, it's just like, listen, you rise to the occasion of like what you're forced to rise to, man. I guess is what I would say. I really think back to when Cobalt told me he was having a kid, and I was like, I'm not to glaze myself like 8 or 9 years ago, whenever it was, but I made an analogy that it was like, I think having a kid might be like smacking the side of a Pringles can. It's like either all your shit gets aligned or maybe like the chips break. I do feel like, you know, you become one way or the other what you do often. When you have a kid, you pretty much have to be responsible every day, or like your whole life gets fucked up. I also say like you don't have to be, but like you could. I think it'll make your life easier to be responsible. So like the more you practice that responsibility, the more it becomes second nature. But there is, and honestly, there's like a catch. And the catch is when you get time to like not have to be responsible, it doesn't feel good to be irresponsible. Like you forget what it's like. So now sometimes I'm like, oh, I need a break. I need a break. Put my kid in an activity or something. I need a break. And then like 15 minutes into the break, I'm like, this is sick. I can do anything. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, I'm going to rearrange my shelves because I already did the dishes. Like it's, puts you in a different headspace for sure. Really hard to get in the mindset of like, you know, sitting down and just grinding a game for like 5-6 hours. Weed helps? Well, maybe, but then you like gotta pick her up. So 45-minute break. I'll just take an edible really quick. Me at the fucking daycare pickup later. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Does it actually help, or does it just distract you from your emotions? You need to have a kid. That's my advice for you. Your shit's all fucked up. You should have a kid. Idle mind is the devil's plaything, man. Have a kid. All those questions will fall out the window a little bit. You'll just be concerned with like getting her to brush her teeth and stuff. I think it's the way that the mind is intended to work. Anyway, later.